Are you thinking about starting your own event planning business? I'm going to give you the honest truth about what it's like to start your own event planning business, and most importantly, what it takes to be successful at it. Hi there, my name is Jessie. I have been in the event industry for over 10 years. I love helping other entrepreneurs that are thinking about entering into this space with tips and tools to be able to have success in their business. Today, I wanted to give you the honest truth on what really helped me with being successful within starting my own business and some things you want to be prepared for to possibly endure, but persevere to have the type of business that you truly are wanting to have. One thing that I've learned is that the information I'm going to share with you will help you make an informed decision about if this is the industry you really want to work in or not. And if it's not, that is totally okay. It's all about finding what you're passionate about so that you can build something that you truly love. The first truth is around what type of events you want to do. We do not hear about the mass variety that exists in our industry. You don't only have to do weddings, you don't only have to do baby showers, you don't only have to do, destinations. There are a lot of different industries and niches within events industry. So just understand that you can find what kind of clients you want to work with, where they're located, what types of services that they're wanting, because you don't have to just do what's popular. I had someone ask me recently, hey Jessie, it seems like because you have all these years in the industry that's why you just kind of move forward. I'm like, no, I did this in the beginning when I first started my business. I take my hat off to those of you that are wedding planners. It is not my ministry. It's not my calling. I don't deal well with brides. I had 1 or 2 consultations with the private sector and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do that. So I chose not to do that. But there's some people that love and breathe doing events in that specific industry. So you want to know the different types of events that you can do and the challenges that come along with it. If you don't want to do weddings, you do not have to do weddings, because you are creating your own business. You don't want to create a business doing something that you don't like, that is not going to bring you joy, because when you have challenges or obstacles, it may be harder to push through because you really don't want to do it. So the first thing that I really recommend, take time and inventory on what type of events you want to do so that you can learn how to master it and really speak to the audience that can use that type of service. The second thing is that planning events requires you to know multiple vendors and service providers. This is important. So if you're one of those people that says, I can't trust anybody, people are going to let me down, blah, 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 event planning may be very difficult. Yes, you can do it all on your own, but again, we're not looking at the long term. Do you really want to build a business that you have to do everything all the time, every day, just to make some money? That's worse than working at a job that you don't like. At least you have steady income and you're not going to be stressed out all the time. So if you are someone that can truly benefit from partnerships, I think event planning is a really great industry to go into. I like to call myself a collector of people, because within my specific niche, it's all about knowing people, knowing different types of trends that are happening in community building. So I love doing that. So if you're not one of those people that trust individuals and automatically expect the worst in individuals, then event planning might be something to consider. Is this an area that I want to grow in, to get better at? Or maybe this isn't the industry for me. The next truth is that events can be extremely stressful. Today, I had planned on recording this video and having makeup on and zhuzhing up for y'all. But today had me in a chokehold. Everything worked out, but it was a little bit intense. I had some vendors that canceled out. I had to search for some new people to help fill in those spaces. Everything worked out. But if you are one that is extremely anxious or don't handle stress that well, this is something that you may really want to consider and look at. I believe that this is an area that you can grow in, but it takes you working at it and creating the structure to being able to manage it. That's why I am a big advocate of organization and planning. I even offer strategy sessions to help entrepreneurs specifically in the food and event industry. But of course, any service-based business owner, I'm more than happy to talk to you. I love to focus on organization. I am one of those kind of people that if I am overwhelmed, I do not feel inspired to push through. I want to sleep on my couch and not do anything because I feel like the world is caving in on me. So I like to stay organized to keep myself pushing forward. However, with that being said, it can be stressful, but it can be super rewarding. I love when I get a chance to talk to my clients after events and find out what kind of feedback they were able to get, how did their guests enjoy themselves, and things of that nature. And it really warms my heart to see what we're able to create. So yes, it can be extremely stressful, but it can also be rewarding. It's learning how to develop the ability to navigate through those stressful times so that you can really be reflective and enjoy the job and the business that you're creating. Ironically, the next truth is that you have to stay organized and keep track of everything. This is essential for anyone that is in the event industry, and definitely as an event planner. I do see firsthand how event planners don't always, which is in my opinion, a little contradictory, that they're not always as organized as you would think, especially considering that they are the organizer of events. So you do want to find a process that's going to help you with staying organized so that you're able to communicate well with your clients, stay proactive, build relationships, and ensure your events are going smoothly. If organization is not a strong suit of yours, this again is when you want to sit down with someone to help learn about structure that you can add into your business so that you are optimizing the time that you have and reducing the stress that you're experiencing. The next honest truth is about marketing. Having an event business requires for you to be really good at marketing. I'm not talking about only posting social media. I'm talking about having a marketing strategy. I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about the marketing strategies in which I am practicing within my own event business going into 2023. I'll make sure to put a link here so that you can watch that video. But I'm going to say you really want to take time to develop a marketing strategy. A marketing strategy that does not rely solely on you, making sure that you're having alliances with other vendors in your industry, reaching out to venue spaces, going and talking at networking events so that more people know about what services that you have. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about marketing strategies because, as I mentioned, I talked about it in my previous video. So you want to go and check that out and ensure if there are any questions, you can comment underneath that video so that I can address it. But marketing is the key to really growing your event business. I'm going to be transparent with you. Over 75% of my business comes from referrals and word of mouth. Within my specific niche, when someone likes your service, they're going to recommend it to others. And that kind of is the trend within corporate events. Like, people don't normally just try to hoard who they are working with. They typically will refer them to other businesses. So that's my case. Like, I went out, I started doing calls, I did my marketing strategy, but I implemented a strategy back in 2010. I got my first few people on board, and then all of a sudden I started getting calls. Hey, I heard that you did this for this client. We would love to do the exact same thing here. So marketing is going to be a core to really growing your business. If you're not someone that likes to be seen, or you don't like talking to individuals or really being in front of people, that can be a challenge for you. With these honest truths, some of them may not be super major for you, but to others, they may be a little intimidating. Here's the thing, with any challenge, if you want to work on it, you can persevere through it and learn how to develop the skills to master them. So don't take this as I'm trying to push you out of the industry, because that is very much not the case. But I want you to be present to what it really takes to have success in your business. And success is relative. For some people, you may just only want to do this as a side business, while others are wanting to have very lucrative big businesses and have big brands. Whatever you're looking to do, that is totally fine, but you want to make sure, again, that you're clear about where you want to leave your mark within the industry and take on some of the steps that I've been able to share with you. I'd like to know from you, are you in the event industry, or is this something that you're interested in? I'd love for you to comment below and let me know. And that's going to be it for now. Peace.